If you thought you've seen it all, you have no idea what you've been missing. Using ultraviolet light to illuminate the world reveals a hidden world that's both fascinating and frighteningly disgusting. Rock hunting to creatures that fluoresce and the obligatory toilet shot. See the invisible world for the first time in plain sight and you'll wonder, what else is out there? Beware, this activity can be addicting. Welcome to Focus Knob. What's up YouTube? I've got another good one for you today. Thank you to Sofirn for sending me this SR23. It's a dual mode flashlight. It's a white light and a UV light all in one. I always appreciate a nice looking box, and Sofirn always does a good job on these boxes. Nice presentation goes a long way. You got your manual, lanyard, and two O-rings, a USB-C cable, charging cable, and the flashlight. So you got your charging port here. All right, so you got a rubber wrap on the main body. I guess that would help in keeping your hands cool, because this flashlight will get hot in high mode. And you got your dual mode or dual clip, so you can clip it on your belt or your hat. And the business end, so you've got three white light emitters and just the UV emitter, 365 nanometers, and as you can see there's no UV filter on in front of it. So all right, let's check out the battery. And yep, 21700, 5000 milliamp hour capacity. Very nice. Nice looking threads. Threads in nice and smooth. One press of the button turns on the white light. It's got the green light there, and press and hold the button will ramp up the brightness. And I don't believe this is, you can switch it to a step ramp. This is just straight smooth ramp, and there's no turbo mode. It just goes from low to high. Even if you double click it, it just goes to the high mode. And then you can always press the UV button to go straight to the UV light. And as you can see, it glows nice, a nice blue tint. Oh, by the way, the white light is a 6500 Kelvin color temperature, so it's a white, neutral white color. I would have preferred a much warmer 5000 Kelvin light tint. So this is capable of a maximum of 3300 lumens of illumination and a throw of 200 meters. And this is a floodlight, so 200 meters may be overestimating it. And this is capable of running for about 2.5 hours, and it will step down the illumination down to 1100 lumens after about 1.5 minutes according to this spec. And for the UV light, as I previously said, it's a 3-watt emitter. And unfortunately, Sofirn doesn't list the radiant power or the irradiance spec of this flashlight, but I do have this Dark Beam B02 Pro another UV light, 365 nanometer, and this one came with a manual, and it does list the UV radiant intensity at 480 milliwatts and the UV radiance irradiance at 2200 microwatt per centimeter square. So take that for what it is. And let me tell you, even though this thing is advertised as 10 watt, this one's 3 watt, this one is twice as bright to my eyes than this one. So if this spec is true, the UV radiant intensity is 480 milliwatt for this one, then I would say this one's a 900 milliwatt radiant intensity. So it's not exactly scientific, but that's the best information that I got, or I can extrapolate from that dark beam. Oh, and this one also has the UV filter lens. As you can see, it's all dark, you can't see the emitter. Well, this one has no UV filter, but the beam profile is pretty much identical, or the beam tint, I should say. It's got that blue UV reflection. So it's got the same visible light filtering capability, the Sofirn, even though it doesn't have the UV filter. So I'm guessing the emitter itself is limiting the visible light by itself, so it doesn't need this dark UV filter lens. And oh, let's compare the beam profile, or the beam intensity. As you can see, the Sofirn on the left is twice as bright as the dark beam, and the Sofirn, it does have 2 modes. I believe this is the high mode, yes, and this is the low mode. And low mode is pretty close to the for the dark beam. As you can see on camera, and low mode for the Sofirn is 0.8 watts. So the only thing left to do is take it outside and go find some scorpions. So I've got the flashlight at max brightness, around 3300 lumens. Nice and bright. So that tree over there is about, I would say, 15 yards away. No problems hitting that. And as I mentioned earlier, the tint of this light is about 6500 Kelvin, which is bright white light. And personally, I prefer a much warmer tint, like around 5000 Kelvin, but this is all right. And that tree is about 15 yards away. And this light is a floodlight, so it's not going to be throwing out a lot of light. So there's a wash down there about 40 yards down, and this light barely hits it. You can just barely make out with the camera, but in person it's a little bit brighter. So this is the limit of my camera setup. All right, let's get walking. The bugs are out, as you can see. They're attracted to the white light. Nice rock wall. And you can see the trees are nice and green. So we got a lot of rain this past month, finally. So all the trees and grass are all green and growing. So a floodlight works very nice at close up. Let me dim that light, it's too bright. It's got a nice wide, even illumination. No distracting hot spot like you would get with a thrower flashlight. So this is perfect for close-up work. All right, let's switch to the UV light with that blue glowing. Let's switch to the white light. And back to UV. That's cool. So this is the 365 nanometer UV light, which really accentuates these fluorescent objects. Ooh, that's a nice orange one. Look how it just glows. You know, with the regular light, you can't even see it. But with the UV light, dang, it glows. So let's test out the UV light on this rock. It's amazing how that thing glows like that. The bathroom is always an interesting area to inspect with UV light. I swear that toilet bowl is clean. Look at all that water mineral buildup on the toilet bowl. Disgusting. These LED light bulbs really fluoresce under UV light. The elements are coated with a phosphor material, and when exposed to UV light, they emit the visible light that you see. Only this time, the UV light source is coming from my flashlight. Here's an area on the wall that was patched up and not painted properly. With UV light, you can't miss it, but with regular light, it looks just like the rest of the wall. I was hoping I would find a scorpion outside, but it turns out it was hiding in my room. Look how it fluoresces under UV light. Very bright blue. An interesting thing happened when I set the UV light to high mode. The scorpion seems to be affected by it, and it started reacting and doing backflips as if it's getting hurt. In low mode, it didn't seem to react so much, but high mode, definitely it started moving. I hope I wasn't killing it. I plotted the run times for high mode, and it started out at around 3300 lumens, but quickly drops it down to 1100 lumens at the 1 minute mark, which is very quick. And the temperature reached almost 50 degrees Celsius, which is getting hot. It was able to sustain that 1100 lumens for about 1 hour and a half before stepping it down to 800 lumens. It was able to run for another 30 minutes before dying and reaching a max temperature of 60 degrees Celsius, which is extremely hot. I wish these flashlights did a better job in keeping themselves cool in order to protect the emitter and the batteries. I was certainly at the edge of my seat while doing these tests. So there you have it, another great flashlight from Sofirn. So who exactly is this light meant for? Well, pretty much anybody who wants to see the unseen. Things that you can't normally see with your naked eye or with a regular flashlight. I really like the combination regular light and UV light, so you don't have to carry two separate lights. And the floodlight works really well in combination for close-up work, so you're not blinded with a bright hot spot. that the thrower flashlight would have. All right, so if you'd like to get this for yourself, consider going to the Amazon affiliate link I posted down below. It helps me out a little bit. Thank you very much in advance, and until next time, I will see you.